Hey everybody, christopherodd here. If you're looking for a game with a really engaging story, I think we found it here. I'm thrilled to start this. This is called Draugen, and it's a first-person psychological mystery set in 1923 in Norway. We're playing as this Edward Charles Harden, an American traveler, who's come to Norway, to this village, to find his missing sister. We don't know why she's missing. We're not alone, though. We have a ward with us named Lissy, and she's gonna bring all the energy and kind of keep us on our toes, I think. There are some pretty heavy themes here. There's some murder, there's some suicide, but at the heart of things, I think we're trying to unravel this mystery that's occurred in this village. However, the one key thing that I've heard that really intrigues me is that we're gonna be seeing this tale through the eyes of an increasingly unreliable narrator. Interesting. I don't think it's a super long game, but I've got my pen and paper to keep notes on who's who and what we find and what's important. So let's just start out and see what this is all about. This is Draugen.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Harden, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Well, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you.
She's gorgeous out here.
So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Graavik? Graavik? It's an odd language. I don't much care for it.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Perhaps Betty found herself a burly Viking warrior and went native.
let's talk about Betty.
Horns on her hat. Drinks mead out of a chalice. Eats goat meat off the bone, that sort of thing.
She's there.
How can you know for sure?
She's my sister.
But how can you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing, or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
The cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sidarb. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear, Edward, we will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down. Everything will be Jake, old fruit.
There's so many of these phrases that I just don't catch because they're
Is that it?
so old.
Is that Graavik?
But she sounds almost very modern. It's kind of interesting.
So peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
You want to help?
How about you take over, Alice?
Exactly.
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
So it sounds like we take ourselves pretty seriously, but she really is just this, like, goofball.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
Oh, cool. Look at this.
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet you up there, old sport.
I just
wanna
rode this whole
explore.
way.
Last one's a skunk's tail.
No.
Wait. The ground's muddy. It's easy to slip and fall. Walk slowly and watch out
Don't
for...
be a wet blanket. A little mud never hurt anyone.
Fine. Just stay close.
As long as you keep up with me.
We said we needed to read this letter.
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Troubled to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. I hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October.
Okay, so he's summarizing.
Anna Fretland.
So let's see what we missed.
I'm here. Where are you? Did you make it to Graavik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
Why is she here in the first place? Like, so husband.
So sprach Zarathustra.
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
Yeah, working
On
on
my
it.
way. Righto. Step to it, teddy bear.
Have to locate Lissy.
Lissy.
I'm by the farmhouse.
I kind of like when games do these opening credit style sequences where it feels like a movie.
Are you coming?
Just taking a break.
Must be like all these rest spots.
Closer.
Let's see if we can go up this way. I don't know if we're able, but... Oh, we can't. Some of the gameplay mechanics... Oh, that's cool. Are interesting, like the way that we choose the dialogue, the way that we can interact with the environment. And it's gorgeous, too. Such a cool place. I've never been to Norway myself. But this does a pretty good job of enticing me. The heavy breathing, too.
Alice.
I'm up. Teddy, this way.
Coming. This is kind of a nice, like, this is a nice little intro, actually. It's calming, which I think is exactly what I need to be to take this all in. Can you imagine if we stop at all these rest spots? Should probably leave. So Ragnar Tornquist, which I'm probably not pronouncing correctly, he did writing on Longest Journey and The Secret World. And this studio
took
also
you
did
so
Dreamfall chapters.
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Did you see the flag?
Was
It's
she
half
17?
mast. Someone died.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone?
That's a good question. He finds the
This is
silence
starting to
odd, but these
creep me
hardworking
out.
people with busy lives. There's no sign of people out of the fjord, but he was focused on... Okay, so when it says, like, he was
Must be
focused,
somewhere.
that's us.
They can't all have vanished.
Edward thinks wouldn't surprise him if the villagers have sought shelter. Yeah, that would make sense.
Perhaps everyone's indoors. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
So they're flying this at half-mast because somebody died.
Hello? Anyone there?
Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
Well, she's got a point.
Coming in. This is Mr. Harden. Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December. Hey,
Don't like
you want
that.
to check out the upstairs?
Kind of.
I'm a guest. Why would I start poking around every corner of the house?
I don't know. Maybe they're playing hide and go seek.
I don't think so.
Well, I didn't want to go upstairs anyway. It's creepy.
There must be a sitting room on this floor. This is the kitchen. Hello? Anyone there?
There's like a ham on the counter.
So, there must be a sitting room on this floor.
Oh, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust.
You can see the whole village from up here.
Do you want to go sightseeing?
Tomorrow. It's getting late, and the rain's not abating.
Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them?
The Fretlands?
The Fretlands.
Right. Anna and John?
Johann.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the house.
What makes you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy old boy. Women can vote.
Fair point. Press F when Lissy is nearby to talk.
I'm
okay?
guessing their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you.
These old style pictures where like everyone's so stoic creeps me out a little bit.
Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a
They're
stick up
posing for a
his rear
photograph.
end. I say, loosen up, Johann. I'm sure you two stiffs will get along famously.
Okay, I get it.
Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? Must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says you.
Betty might be with the Fretlands, wherever they are.
Wouldn't Anna Fretland have written you?
She might have. We
not
left
running.
Hanover a month ago.
It took us a month to get here.
Wait. Is that... Are they... Who's... They're all twins.
What?
All of them.
Oh,
That's
cool.
Johann and Anna Fretland.
There are two of each, Edward. Two of each.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th, 1899. We'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year.
Twins marrying twins. Pretty rare. Not unheard of. What's this?
Dear Mrs. Fretland, I trust this letter finds you and your husband in good health. I wrote to inform them about when I'd be arriving.
This is from us.
So where are they?
Do they even have calendars? Maybe they don't know what day it is.
Despite appearances, we haven't gone back in time. They have calendars.
Funny. Thank you for your gracious invitation to stay in your home. Prevent no inconvenience to your family. Presently preparing for the Atlantic voyage on the SS something. And plan to depart Boston later this month. Still have no word from my sister Elizabeth. Though I hope she has made it to Graavik in the time since the last letter. If this is the case, and if at all possible, I would greatly appreciate receiving a cable with the news. If Elizabeth cannot compensate you for the cost, I will of course do so as soon as I arrive. In regards to the dates of my travels, I shall be arriving in Alsund via ferry from Bergen on October the 15th. Okay. Oh, it's the SS Birgensford.
The thought of boarding that infernal ocean liner again.
I quite enjoyed it. So much room for exploration and mischief.
So many opportunities for seasickness and claustrophobia.
Don't be a Debbie Downer. I'm sure your tummy will be better behaved on the return voyage. And you'll be craving
so
enclosed
sarcastic.
spaces after a week in this wide open wilderness.
Home feels very far away.
Are we feeling melancholy again?
I've never been this far from Hanover.
It's about time we got you out of that dreary old house, Teddy Bear.
I asked about Elizabeth.
And they hadn't seen her?
Mrs. Fretland promised she'd write if she heard anything. There wouldn't be many female reporters from New York and Western Norway.
Why would she come
Oh,
here
okay,
in
she's
the
a
first
reporter.
place?
Betty always has her reasons.
And one thing that's interesting is everybody has a nickname, like Teddy, Lissy, Betty for Elizabeth.
Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
It's like a dead land.
There's a
Though its
church back
soul
here.
has departed.
There's the Stave Church.
Do you think that's where they've all gone? Maybe there's
Maybe.
a very popular funeral.
The flag was at half-mast, but no sign of life out there.
Did you hear something?
No.
Must be the wind under the door. Or the churning sea. Or the interminable rain. Or flesh-eating
the size,
ghouls
like,
waiting to pounce.
Really?
Alice, honestly.
You're the one who reads Poe to me. Don't blame me for having an active imagination.
What's this? Burnt book. Or an album, maybe?
What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred. Christmas 1922. To Ruth. From Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddy Landers?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter. The books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Ålesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward?
Oh,
dearest?
boy.
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's English
I was
isn't
only
as...
joking. Lighten up, old sport. Don't be such a pill.
What was the daughter's
I'm
name
guessing
again?
their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her.
I don't know if we know
She's
it.
guaranteed to be more fun than you.
We said we weren't going to come in and go through all their stuff. That's exactly what we're doing.
Oh, those boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say
Fretland Brothers Mining
Groovy?
Company?
Gruben. The mine.
there? Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Ålesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years ago. The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their ill-gotten gold.
There was a cave-in. It'll be unsafe.
Oh, boo.
So I'm mentally starting to think about a couple of things that we've talked about. It's like, okay, is this going to come back later? This mine, maybe it's
Frederick
involved, maybe
and
not.
Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image of each other.
Twin brothers and business partners.
And they married twin sisters. Adorable. Who's the boy? He looks related to the other two.
So maybe they have another brother? Possible? So we have entries here from May, July, and September. Let's start with May.
Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
That must have put a damper on their relationship.
So Johann quits.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
He might
Wow.
be the boy in the photograph.
Gotta be.
Operations were suspended after the accident.
So this is... Okay. Maybe it's... I'm reading into things too much already, but who knows. So he leaves in May. Very soon after they have this accident. Weird.
Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johann was smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious.
See?
Like he knew something was about to go awry.
Yeah, exactly. Something's weird already. Okay.
Oof, that's a grim sight, old bean.
Not too often... It sounds weird, but it's not too often you get to see a reflection in a game.
I'm exhausted and soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous.
Yeah, that would feel weird going to bed. Oh, what the?
Betty,
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty.
her
That's...
scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
Oh.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it in
looks like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
I wonder what this relationship is like between Lissy and I. There's obviously some jealousy about how much attention we give the sister. But she's also saying, like, what we just said didn't happen.
Look, it is her scarf.
It's even the one in the picture.
It even smells like her perfume. Shalimar.
But what if that's
She's
not...
here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's... That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you.
What's
Teddy?
going on with us?
Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself.
It's true, I did not take any rests on the walk up here, you'll notice.
Sit down. That's an order from your commander.
Yes. Fine. I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
But what if the Fretland...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply.
I'm just going to...
Shh.
What the?
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Of course, Lissy's gone.
Betty? Lissy? Lissy, are you here? Lissy? Lissy!
Nothing.
Hello?
Whoa!
Hey, who's there?
What the frick is that?
Betty? Elizabeth?
Whoa.
Wait!
I don't like that.
Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty. Are you here, Lissy? Are you in here, Lissy?
Think she went upstairs, maybe? We might have to go outside, but
Where are you, Lissy?
she could be anywhere at that point.
Lissy, are you upstairs?
We're going out. So I don't know if there's like supernatural
Who's out there? Hello? Betty?
elements happening here.
Lissy?
It certainly seems like those shadows that we saw, they were standing up there. And I'm barely hitting the bottom of the windowsill. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's just mud footprint?
I'm not alone. Betty?
Okay.
Alice! Alice, where are you?
There we go.
I
Well,
can hear you!
I don't think that's her.
Are you out there, Betty?
I wonder if this is real, or if we're having a dream, or if we're something else entirely.
Who goes there? Wait! Can you hear me?
What the? Whoa, okay.
Someone there?
Something is there.
Where are you?
I'm gonna be back at the water soon.
Hello?
What the hell? Like a sheep.
Betty, is that you? Are you there, Betty? Shit.
Our glasses. Look at that. Everything's blurry.
Elizabeth, are you there?
Yeah, we're going right back to where
Elizabeth!
we came from. What's this? It's like a lobster cage?
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Listen.
Where have you been? Never mind our boat.
Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping, and our boat, it's gone.
The boat... What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but... Did you see Betty?
Did I see... What are you talking about?
I think... Betty? It was Betty. It was her. It must have been her.
What, those
I
shadows?
saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark, towards the sea.
Listen to yourself,
I
Edward.
really didn't see anyone.
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her? and
Yes.
Not...
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. And then you really need to sleep.
Took quite the tumble there.
Come on.
Huh. This is okay. I wasn't sure where we're going. Now we have some idea of where we're going. This is really cool. If you guys like this, please drop a like on it. That would help me a lot. I'll be back tomorrow, picking up at day 2. And by tomorrow, I mean later today. See you later.